Hey yo, it's Chris here with Chris Knows Best Podcast. Special update about the podcast is it's still a work in process. I haven't given up on it. It's still happening. I'm still starting creating that podcast. I'm just waiting on distributors so I can get my episodes on outlets like Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music. It's just a work in progress. So I gotta fix those bugs and tweaks right now. But basically, the reason for this episode is I've been struggling with an identity crisis. Been going through an identity crisis, and a huge one for that matter. Um, I can't express who I am or what I am. I can't come out as a Wiccan, which is a witch. I can't come out as being a pansexual or anything like that for the fact that I joined the church 2 years ago, a Latter day Saints Mormon church, and for some reason, I joined for the wrong reasons. I joined for the fact that I do not have really, I'm not really close with my family. I'm not really close with my family um, for like certain things. And I joined because of, you know, my friend Amanda and my friend Brian, who were like brother and sisters to me. And I also have a friend Donnie that goes there, and I had a friend Essay that goes there. Shirley Ann, I mean, I have a friend John that goes there. I had friends that go to that church, so I joined for the whole family and wanting to make friends. But for the longest time, even when I was talking to Brian and Amanda, um, for the longest time, I still felt like I didn't fit into that church. I was still going through my whole, am I a witch? Am I a pagan? Do I belong? I was even going through even gender identity issues, anyways, point being, I was going through a whole bunch of stuff. I stopped believing. Um, I know, and I do believe in a higher power. Of course, I do. I believe in a higher power. Do I believe in that power, higher power being Jesus? Do I believe in that higher power being the one, Jesus and God being the same people? No. I do not believe that that higher power is got a name right now. No one knows who that higher power is. But for some reason, I cannot leave this church. I've tried. I've told them I didn't want to be a part of the church anymore. They just randomly show up. They bring me stuff like cookies if they don't hear from me for a while. They bring me Tim Hortons, a 10 pack of Timbits, and a card which is over there somewhere. Basically saying God loves me, we're all here for you, you blah 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 blah. And like the point being is, no matter what I do, I cannot leave this church. It's kind of like a cult in a sense, for the fact where they will keep coming and coming and coming and spreading the word because they have nothing else better to do. And it's like you can't escape. So I can't express who I really am as a person. So because I can't express who I am, it causes me huge depression because I can't be myself. I'm being something that I'm not. So then it causes me depression because, inside I'm something else and more and I can't, whatever. So I'm just going through a huge identity crisis. And I don't know, maybe some of y'all can relate to this. Maybe some of y'all have your own stories and stuff. But, you know, growing up was not easy for me. You'll probably hear about that in my podcast. That's what the podcast is for. It wasn't easy. I've been in group homes, I've been in foster homes. Okay? I've had a lot of stuff happen to me. A lot of stuff happened to me in my past. Um, which is part of the reason why I'm not close with my family. Like, I talk to my mom. I have a stepdad. I talk to him. I have a sister. Me and her barely talk. But the point being is, um, I've never been close with my family, even when I was talking to them. And it's partially because of what's happened to me in the past that I kind of still hold them responsible in a sense. You know, So I joined these religions. I went back and forth from, like I said, I was part of a church in Guelph when I first came to Guelph. It was called a Laurel Road Christian Fellowship. Pastor Jim was a great. Jim Gordon was a great pastor. He was good. I missed him. I missed the whole people over there, the whole family, the whole church. Um, I miss everybody over there. But then I just kind of went through another phase, and then I fell out, and then I started just going through another phase, and then I was like, maybe I'm a pagan, maybe I'm a witch, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that, maybe. Then eventually, after what? How many years was that? I came here in 2010, 9. I joined that church maybe 2004. I don't know. Or 2013 maybe it was. I don't remember. 2013 I think. I don't remember. Anyways, point being, it took in 10 years or 8 years. In 8 years, I found my way into the whole Mormon religion. And now for some reason I can't escape that. So like the point being is like we always find these obstacles in our life that seem to kind of just get in our way, and it's like sometimes we can't escape it, and but for someone who's been depressed about his life for so long, I just wish that it wasn't as hard as this life wasn't as hard as it is now. I wish that life was more easier, less obstacles. I don't know what I am anymore. I pretended to be something I wasn't for so long. Just to fit in. Just to have a family. Just to be a part of something. And like I said, I do believe in a higher power. I do. I believe in a higher power. I also believe in magic. I also believe in, a lot of things. The energy, healing, meditation, everything. I believe in everything. The universe, body, soul, mental, mind, body, soul, everything. I believe in it all. I believe if you do something bad to somebody, it's going to come back to you and 10 times full, 3 times full, I believe in that. I believe in a lot of things. I've been open-minded about a lot of things too. I'm one of the most non-judgmental people you'll ever think. I don't hate religion. I don't hate politics. I don't hate anything. I am open-minded. I am accepting of everything. Race, gender, anything. I'm accepting of it. I'm one of the chillest people I'll ever meet. But for some reason, my life is not easy. Most of your life probably isn't easy either. And I've been struggling for so long. And I just want to know if there's other people out there, especially on this platform, that can relate. Life is not easy. It's not. Anyways, sorry for ranting.